Live. We should be live. I believe we're live. Do I have the right mic on? Yes. Okay. Time to do my doodly doodly doody doo doodly doo. Oh, wait, grab the link first. Boop, 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 boop. And bye. And okay. Should be just about ready. Into the stream. Da 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 da. Into the stream. Da 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 da. And audio's good. We can start. Let me get a drink of water first. So, welcome to the stream. When last we left off, we spent 2 hours getting various ingredients, going through an entire dungeon, and we killed some gnats to get some wine, and that took about 2 hours. And then we met up with Titan, and we had a very deep heart-to-heart, so thorough that he died. So that's no longer a problem. But because we took care of Titan previously, we can finally continue the Summoner quest line. Ugh. Alright. I really don't think I have much to say. So, besides, yes, what you're looking at right now is a JoJo reference. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's raining. Austerities of Earth. Titan's influence. Titan's essence infuses your aura, Urela. I foresee no further obstacles preventing us from attempting the next ritual. Shall we proceed to the austerities of Earth? I have every confidence that you will succeed in binding Titan Eggy to your will. According to my research, the most suitable location for the ritual is a place found to the southwest of Alder Springs in North Shroud. Heretofore buried layer of ancient rock exposed by the violent upheavals of the calamity has lent the surrounding area an overwhelming earthen aspect. The conditions will be perfect. I will await you at our destination rail. We can finally continue this. North Shroud, right? Because, like, last stream I hit 45. So, I'm not sure if they'll let us do 45 yet. I think we probably have to, kill Garuda before we can do that. But we can at least get 35 and 40 out of the way. And then after that, I hope we can head off to Kurthus this stream. We'll see what the next 2 hours holds. Ooh, that's pretty. What is that? Just shiny stuff. Okay. I should put on some food. I'm running out of OJ. Okay. The ritual you are about to perform is essentially no different from the austerities of flame. Instead of fire, however, You will be concentrating on shifting your etheric balance towards the spectrum of Earth. Once you have achieved the required state of earthen affinity, the primal's captured essence will tumble forth and coalesce into the stony form of Titan Eggy. As before, you must demonstrate unflinching authority if you would convince the newborn avatar to heed your commands. Let us begin. Alright, Urayla, you got this. I believe in you, boo-boo. I'm angry! And we're off. I don't have my thing out. The mere presence of this Eggy is suffocating. It is as if the weight of the mountain presses upon my chest. The entity has summoned allies of Earth. My stone skin! Yay! I still think the animation for Stone Skin's super cool. It's always sad when things with a cool animation are lost to time. I think I need to get him out of there. It shakes the very ground. Oh, there's a thing over there. That puddle is an ability that Titan no longer has. Well done, Urayla. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot. The edgiest summoner alive. I come in search of Allegan relics, and what do I find but a pair of incompetent dabblers? By what jest of fate did you chance cross such undeserved power? And who might you be, sir, to so boldly question our accomplishments? If you have indeed unlocked the secrets of summoning, then you must be in possession of the very treasure I seek. How terribly convenient. I need only slay you both to take what I need from your bloody corpses. Gods below! A summoner! But how? Cease your infantile prattle. The continuation of my divine work far outweighs the worth of your pitiful lives. I forgot about this dude. Defeat the Dark Summoner. Assume we kill the Ifrit first. Oh, I thought he had Shadow Flare for a second. Good old Shadow Flare. I miss Shadow Flare. I mean, we basically have something equivalent to it, but Shadow Flare looked cooler. Oh. Oh, okay, that was easier than I thought. Why do you struggle so? Your unwillingness to accept oblivion but delays the inevitable. Heed me, Avatar of Infernal Flame. Incinerate these fools in all-consuming hellfire. Yeah, Titan! What? Iceberg! Feel nature's fury, you vile blackguard. That's a good insult. People need to use that. I tire of this childish game. Thank your gods for granting you another day of miserable existence. He's so edgy. He's gone. What a decidedly unpleasant fellow. You learned to summon Titan Eggy. Yay! We did it, team. Well, I suggest we return to Apkalu Falls. I have no desire to linger here and chance another encounter with whomever that deranged mage was. Back to Gridania. I'll take that. There. So, maybe I should talk about this later? I don't know. I've been giving thought to, lore-wise, I wanted him to stay Summoner, until Shadowbringers, then go Black Mage, then go back to Summoner for Endwalker. But, as much as I love that idea, I want to vary him up a bit from just being magic, because if something cool comes out in future expansions that isn't mage related, I'm still gonna do it. So I need him to do other jobs that aren't strictly magic. So I have an idea of what I want to do for Heavensward, and I might touch on that later. Or it might be a surprise, who knows. I must say, I did not expect to meet another practitioner of the summoning arts. And I also did not expect to be suddenly fighting for my life. What precious treasure do we carry that this callous stranger was so willing to kill us to possess it? Such mysteries aside, I am most glad you were able to secure Titan Eggy before the summoner decided to unleash his fiery avatar. Without its protection, I doubt we would have survived that conflagration. The Eggy of Earth, as was so aptly demonstrated, is not a force to be trifled with. You should certainly take the time to explore its capabilities, as well as its limitations. Be careful, however, not to neglect other magics at your disposal. Meanwhile, I shall confer with my colleagues in the Sons of St. Koinok, and see what I might learn of that hostile summoner. We shall meet anon. You learn a new summoning spell. And 40. Paint Flare, yes! My DPS rises! How fared you with your training, Urela? For my part, I had some success in uncovering the identity of our mystery attacker. We knew that our assailant was capable of summoning Ifrit Eggy, so I perused the records of past expeditions for those who claimed to have triumphed against the Lord of Inferno. Of these victorious primal hunters, there were 8 names listed as present whereabouts unknown. After eliminating unlikely candidates based on race and gender, I was left with but a single name, Tristan. Assuming the records are accurate, this here was once registered as a soldier. Is he here? I thought he was Ellison. Am I mistaken there? I thought for sure he was Ellison. Huh. I'm fucking blind, I guess. Was once registered as a soldier in the Immortal Flames. As to how the man came by his skills as a summoner, or why he sought to kill us, however, I remain woefully ignorant. Nevertheless, I have witnessed him use the art of summoning for casual brutality, and that I cannot countenance. This power should never be employed for the sake of tyranny or personal gain. It was meant to oppose such evils. My nose is getting stuffy. Ugh. It is our responsibility to bring this Tristan to justice. Should we stand idle, his reprehensible actions could very well stain the good name of future summoners who have yet to answer their calling. The art itself could be outlawed, the very mention of it taboo. Now, through my inquiries, I was able to determine that a war comrade from Tristan's days in the military resides in Little Alamigo. I ask that you pay a visit to this former soldier and learn what he knows of our callous villain. We just left Little Alamigo and we're getting dragged back in. Okay. This way. And you're upstairs, of course you are. Who? Or are you? Oh, walked right past him. Well, seems like Tristan wasn't telling tall tales after all. He said I could expect some primal adult sod to show up and start asking questions. Why don't you stay here and play with some friends of mine? I have a message to deliver. He's all yours, ladies. Oh, no. I didn't think I pressed that twice, but oh well. The old one, too. Oh, there's another one over there. Get him, Titan! Where'd he go? Oh, damn, that was it. Quest over. Alrighty. Guess we'll be getting to the MSQ quickly. Sister, I have returned. They tried to beat me up. You were set upon. The fiend is one step ahead of us. I waited 10 years of dig site findings that Tristan warned his old allies long before you set foot in that settlement. They thought you one of the tempered, a mortal enthralled to a primal's will. In addition to being ruthless, it appears that our opponent is highly intelligent and not quite as deranged as I first assumed. Such a level of planning hints at the existence of some greater scheme, but that is still all we know. For the moment, we must be content with the knowledge that he perceives us as a threat and is aware of our efforts to track him. Speaking of which, you did exceedingly well to survive the trap in which I blithely sent you. I must apologize for my carelessness. I will not underestimate this man again. On a happier note, however, my efforts to decipher the elegant text proceed apace. Here, you must read this. With your skills already tried and tested against the Eggy, you should have little difficulty in mastering a secondary summoning technique such as this. Let us put this day's disaster behind us and focus on the wonders that lie ahead. Paint flare. Do I have access to 45 or do I have to wait? Ah, well, I don't get anything from it though. Greetings, Urena. Though it is good to see you, I am afraid I have yet to ascertain Tristan's ultimate objective. I only know that he is cunning and brutal, and will stop at nothing to achieve his purpose. As matters stand, we but chase after this man's shadow. Such a straightforward pursuit will, I believe, leave us ever one step behind. Our sole advantage is the treasure we possess that Tristan appears to covet. Eventually, his desire will bring him to us. Where and when Tristan will strike, I cannot say, but it is unlikely to be on a field of our choosing. Thus, I suggest we prepare for the inevitable conflict as best we may. As fortune would have it, the ruins of Mordona may have provided us with a new source of strength. Our word among the suns is that a set of evoker's attire has been unearthed. Made during the reign of the Allagan Empire, these enchanted garments were sewn for the exclusive use of summoners. I can only imagine, I'm not sure that's how you would pronounce it with a British accent, imagine the degree to which they will enhance your already impressive powers. The man supervising the excavation efforts at St. Coinoc's find, Brambros, is a dear friend of mine. In light of circumstances, I am certain that he will consent to the request that you be allowed to don the attire. Shall we pay him a visit? Alright. I think we get everything but the chess piece. And then we get chess piece at 50. Let me see. How do we get to Mordona? Alright. Through Kurthus. Or Thanolin. Or through Thanolin. Central Thanolin. Northern Thanolin. So we go through Northern Thanolin. Should we go through Kurthus or should we go through Thanolin? Let's try that again. Okay. Map, Mordona. From Kurthus. Oof. I guess we'll go through Thanolin then. Woof! We've got quite the trek ahead of us. Just gotta go through the final zone of ARR to get there. And we need to head north. So, because Umitra is a member of the Sons of St. Coinoc, and Graha obviously comes to know them very well in the future, does that mean that Graha and Y'shtola know each other? Y'shtola, of course they do. Umitra know each other? Questions to ponder. Alright. Should I attune to here? Yeah, I might as well. Hoop. Alrighty. So we go up, 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 and all the way up. Lots of walking. Is this considered the final zone, or is Mordona considered the final zone? I think this is. Because this is where the final dungeon and everything is. Whereas Mordona is just sort of the final, like, keep, like, final residence. Oof, I think that reminds me that, I think things are about to go bad at the Weaking Sands. We can attune here. Get out of there. You have no idea where it's been. Not too much farther now. Yeah, I'm almost certain that I won't be able to take on the level 50 summoner quest until I beat up Garuda. And that is 34, so 10, about 11 levels worth of MSQ to get through. So, you know, maybe like 10 streams from now. Go away. You guys can probably beat me up. Gotta cross this big bridge. Her. Yay! So we've made it to Mordona. Can we see the crystal tower from here? Don't see it yet. Ow. This way. Definitely not used to coming into Mordona via this way. Everything leave me alone. Why does everything have to be so aggro? Just trying to make my way downtown. Oh, fuck you. Rude. All of these fuckers are gonna do that shit. Huh. Yay, Revenant's Toll. Forgotten how cool it looks from the outside. Forget it's basically a fortress. Huge-ass castle. Look at this. Looks like a fucking Dark Souls zone. Wow, that's way cooler coming from that way. Yay! We made it. There it is! Should we just take a moment to There it is. Oh, look. There's Dragon Dad. There he is. Chillin'. Good times. I remember when I first started playing, I spent a lot of time here doing leave quests. Just because I remember hitting like 45 on Dragoon, which was my starting job. And just, I don't know, maybe I just didn't want to do Orem Vale over and over again. Or then again, queue times were like 50 minutes to get into a dungeon back then. Because we didn't have everything that we have now. So maybe I was just killing time by doing leave quests, trying to get from 45 to 50. Rambros, you son of a bitch. How have you gone this long without getting an official voice actor? What the fuck?
Ah, Yamitra. I suspected you would make an appearance before long, and I presume this fine gentleman is the new summoner I've heard so much about.
Yes, hopefully the first of many. Now pray tell me, Rambros, has the discovery of Allegan-made evoker attire been confirmed?
It has. Truly a historical find.
Then I would ask a boon of you, my friend. You recall the predicament of which I spoke. Our chances of survival would be greatly improved if you would consider allowing Urela to wear the Allegan garments.
Well, he is a summoner, after all, and I must confess to no small degree of scholarly curiosity as to the effect the attire will have on one with the appropriate training. These finds are, however, the result of much sweat and even few tears on the part of our excavation team. It is a frustrating task at times, and I fear they will loath to part with the garments without some measure of recompense for their efforts. Allow me, though, to offer a solution. Metallic monstrosities of Allegan construction known as Mirror Knights have risen from dig sites scattered across Mordona. Needless to say, they pose a dangerous threat to our excavators. I suggest you speak with my 3 field researchers and dispose of any such nasty hindrances to their work. I dare say they will then gladly surrender the pieces of the attire they hold. Once I have confirmed our dig sites suitably empty of armored horrors, I will see you rewarded with the garment that I myself recovered from the ruins.
So, like, if I remember correctly, I've said this before, I think you get the legs, the boots, the arms, and the headpiece, but you don't get, the chest piece. Now, I'm hoping I can equip this at 45. If not, it's just going to sit there taunting me in my inventory. But then I remember, like, they also give you, like, the upgraded version once you hit 50 as well. So, I don't know, it's weird. The Mirror Knights lurk just over yonder. I can scarce think straight with that thing wandering about. Oh gods, it approaches! I always thought these things were super cool looking. Oh, I must have got hit by that. Whew. You have my thanks. Now I might be able to finally concentrate on my tasks. If I'm not mistaken, you were in search of the Evoker's attire. I have one of the Wondrous pieces right here. You are most welcome to it. 45. I can equip it now. Inventory. Give me that shit. Can't really see the detail right now, but that's fine. If I can if I can actually do the next quest without defeating Garuda, I might do some grinding off stream to get us to 45. But praise the gods, Rambo said an adventure would be along, but please, you must destroy the Horde construction. I got this. Oh, I just wasted my stuff. Damn it. I suppose I am probably a little under-geared. I probably need to get some new jewelry. Thank you for eliminating the source of my recent nightmares. I do not ordinarily stutter, so, you see, but abject terror has that effect on folk. Now, I hear from you, Mitra, that you have need of this elegant garment. I should be glad to see it put to practical use, rather than shut away in some dusty vault. And we got gloves. I like these because they're asymmetrical. Yeah. Depending on how expensive it is, I might actually try to go for the dyeable set. I have no idea how to craft it, but I know you can buy what's needed. But I think you have to beat the MSQ before you can do that. Mirror Knights. Yes, they have become quite bothersome. I would be most appreciative were you to eliminate the creaking pest, and that has been plaguing me of late. Oh, here it comes now. This one was way more casual. Oh, there he goes. Now he's scared. Do it. Looks back. Oh. Take this. Fascinating. I never thought I would be fortunate enough to observe a conflict against an elegant construction at such close quarters. This has been a deeply enriching experience. If the price is to be my piece of the evoker's attire, then so be it. And we got boots. Not bad. They probably look a lot better when you can dye them. If they were like a much darker brown or black, then yeah, probably. I like the red of the gauntlets, though. Alright, Rambros. Oh, God, this gear. How is this still the best looking Dragoon gear? It's like it peaked in ARR. The champion of my researchers returns. With the ruins now free of Mirror Knights, the excavation can proceed at a far more satisfying pace. Trembling in fear for one's life makes it astonishingly difficult to handle ancient artifacts that have a tendency to crumble into dust. You have performed a valuable duty for us, Urela. As promised, you shall have the summoner's garment uncovered by my own hand as your reward. Ah yes, your Mitra mentioned she would await you at Apakulu Falls. It seems there is no doubt in her mind that you would succeed here. Thanks, Rambros. I'll be seeing you around, that's for sure. How does this look on you, boy? Not bad, not bad. Although, oof, gonna need some hair to fill in those spaces there. Still, it's not terrible. It might be because of the pointed bits on the side that I thought the guy was Ellison. They kind of look like ears at a glance. Well, I'm gonna have to adjust this glam. Mostly the boots, I think. Not sure about the horn, though. We'll see, we'll see. Once we get the jacket, we'll see. So, back to Apkulu. Thankfully, the jacket's already green, so... There. What is the best summoner set? The Endwalker summoner set is pretty damn good. The Reborn one isn't bad either. I think Endwalker's probably my favorite. I remember Shadowbringer's set being pretty good too. I don't really remember the Heavensward set or the Stormblood set. I think that says something. So this is how the summoners of old were clad. Well, more or less. It is unfortunate that the ruins have yet to surrender the final piece to the suns. These garments, aside from the coloring, they are identical to the garb Tristan wore. He will find no edge against you through his equipment. When next you face that murderous cad, victory will be decided purely by who is more talented summoner. To that end, I would soon proceed with the austerities of wind to secure you another potent ally, though it seems you do not yet count the Lady of the Vortex amongst your triumphs. The primal Garuda is a glowering stormfront, ever poised to unleash her merciless gales upon Gridania. If you would capture her etheric essence, then you must find yourself an expedition to join. Yep. Okay. So, yeah. Next quest, you don't even get the final garment at all. That's not... Well, I can guarantee you by the time we beat Garuda, we will definitely be level 50. Oh well. Let's head to a glamour dresser. And... I want to keep the gloves. The gloves look cool. I might keep the horn. Oh, fuck me. I forgot Unfortunate. Let's correct that mistake, shall we? Set home point. If you guys don't mind indulging me in a little bit of glamour, what do we have access to right now? Ooh, not exactly good for his canon look, but you know what, that's not a bad look if you had different gauntlets maybe. But off-stream outfits must always be considered. You know. Nope. Really not feeling those boots. They're too light, need darker colored boots. Not this one. No. Anything else that would work here? Don't really think so. We've got really limited options. Oh, can't even dye it. Well, I'm gonna have to dye the boots. Alright, at castle. I think I still want to keep the gauntlets. Gauntlets and the horn, I think. Alright, what do we have on us? We got some stuff. Although... that's definitely summonery, but... I do like those shorts. Those shorts ain't a bad look. Shoes ain't bad either. Almost certainly have shit in here, yeah. Right, I've got these boots. Do I have a glamour dispeller? I do. Try on. That's not bad either. So let's say we put in the boots. Might have to change some things. So let's make sure this gear's repaired. I still haven't made a retainer, I'm realizing. Alright, inventory. Okay. Now I can put stuff in. Alright. Can't wear that. Suppose I should put that in. Oh, I already have one in there. You see these? Oh, those are just the other ones, right? Put those in there. Put those in there. Okay. Let's adjust our glamour. No. I don't have a chest piece in there? Where'd it go? How? What? Where did that go? Why is it not in there? Ugh. I guess we'll have to stick with this. So, let's try removing that. Putting these on. I do have those other ones I can use. There's a bit more low profile. The gloves don't really fit. I think I'm gonna figure this out off stream. So for the time being, I'll go back to this. Don't know where the fuck my stuff went. We'll leave the horn on. Where is that? Yes, okay. We proceed on with the MSQ. Did I get rid of it or something? Don't know why I would. From one sister to another. All good things. Yep, I think things are about to get real bad. Though word will already have reached Maelstrom Command, Protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Urela. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. We just came from there. Should leave this cap off. Excuse me. It is good to see you, Privateer. Word of your triumphs reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit, and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the warriors of light less keenly. And there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. Suffice it to say, we are glad to have a scion in our ranks. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the scions of the Seventh Dawn. Until next time, Private. Yay! Everyone's happy. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Urela, this is Minfilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Ogamoro unscathed, while Tataru and the others seemed as glad of that as they did of the Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Now we must pray return. Thank the gods for these fucking things. That definitely cuts down on some time. What do you have for us now? I'm not level 47 yet. We can put off the inevitable for now. Yep. Things have gone bad. Oof. I was wondering why I didn't see some of you around later than I remembered. Well, at least you got one. We've talked to him. God, this must have just happened because we just talked to Minfilia. Oh, one of the siblings died. Oh, it looks like they both did. Oh no! Hypoxia. This one is glad walking one is safe.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to
discuss. Yeah, it literally just happened.
Godspeed.
Oh, the second we stopped talking to her.
Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
I believe in narratives. I believe in storytelling. This is called the... I just lost the word in my head.
Stay out of sight. I would leave a message.
Inciting moment.
I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Christ. God, I forgot they showed that.
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say
God, you can still hear them stabbing people in the background.
I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough.
Oh.
We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Walking one, Ophelia asked this one to... in case Walking One returned, this one was to say, at church in eastern Danelin, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One, Menphilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. See. Oh, Neuroxia. Oh, man. Not the most brutal scene in this game, but I forgot how brutal it was. I'm kind of sad we didn't really get to know all these people better. Cam Tribone. I'm out. I think Eurela's, I was gonna say I think Eurela's hero complex takes a bit of a hit here, but not in the way he needs. Not quite yet. That probably won't happen sometime closer till Heaven's Ward. Is something troubling you, my son? You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned, and no thank you. Curse my enemies, Father. Call down divine vengeance, I almost said revengeance, upon those who butchered my friends. The wild roses are dead, Father, and I know what not to do. The wild roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. How could this have happened? And you are certain that Menphilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Menphilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well, I do recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the selfsame service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marx, would you come here for a moment? Yes, Father. Oh fuck, what does Sid's voice sound like? It sounds like this, or something. If you require assistance, pray speak with Marx. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marx is a survivor of the Battle of Cardenau. Alas, his experience took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marx, I want you to look after Eurela. Do you understand?
Yes, father.
I don't know what to do with this voice. Should I just go FF7 Sid and go like full redneck? Just because I can? You can't take it with you. Excuse me, Urela. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horror lodge? What the fuck is that? Which is found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with this device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask you to journey to Camp Tribone in my stead to obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. I'm a man of 5 voices. You all probably know that by now. But I try. I try. Damn it. I was hoping to get on this gravestone. No, I'm committed to this now. Yes! Yes! A ballpoint chisel, you say? And a pair of needle-nose pincers? Those things don't come cheap, you know. Thal's balls. My favorite expression. Thal's balls. I mean, yes, that should be more than sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Which reminds me, I need to unload all the ones that I have. That was a pretty penny. Now we go back to Mark. Is it faster to go this way or the other way? I don't know. Probably the other way. Why are you guys just looking at a dead body? Ever has man sought to better his life, all too often at the expense of his brother. That desire and hope can beget suffering, and death is a yet undeniable truth. I guess it's a funeral. A bit informal to just, you know, have him with the body laying there on the ground. Oh, hi, Mark. Have you brought those tools yet? Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Urela. This was a mistake. Please give the Horologe to Sister Elunid? Weird name. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that it be returned to him. Oh, the lady at the funeral. I guess this was this dead guy's watch. Good evening to you, sir. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time. It's a watch. People don't know what watches are. Gotcha. Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I am given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. I really hope we get to see like a properly rebuilt Garlemald someday. Kinda sucks that when we get there it's already destroyed. Mark said that it belonged to the deceased. Oh dear. You don't suppose that the owner might have been Garlean's spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Tribe Home. But mayhap more importantly, how did Mark manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. Bring out your dead! I recognize you now, Urela. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who have lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you to find closure. I'm definitely gonna say, I forget that you have to move the bodies. That probably messes him up pretty good. So it would be interesting if his sort of, haha, I'm a hero, sort of, like, dies today. And then he realizes, like, the weight of his responsibility. And that can later go on to help Alphino. Especially, he probably has some discussions with Alphino about how he's going down a very same route. Yeah? You don't look like one of the church fellas. Not that it'll turn you away. No, sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them. So, off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. It was the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. God's damned Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks. I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or do you just have one of them faces? Never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up. But seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks starting to turn. How long has it been? How long does it take for a body to start decomposing? Oof. Alright, big guy, you first. It would be nice, I think it would be a nice detail if you were encumbered while you carried this. Oh no, we're doing, oh, do we have to pick, oh, you have to pick them all up at the same time. Oh no, the guy with the cool mask that I never found out where it was from. I think they should have had you pick up one body at a time, and then you're, like, inflicted with a heavy status. And then you have to drag it all the way, and then you have to, like, carry it all the way to the cart. Instead, you're picking up 4 at a time, sprinting. What happened to the big fella? Oh, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. You probably shouldn't be rough anyway. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in one trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. I wish I had at least had the option to carry them one by one. Alright, Neuroxia. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. What an asshole. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. I reckon it won't take long to deliver all the corpses to the Lich Yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. Alright, Elenid. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that, in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that, for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Bury me not on the lone prairie. Can't even wear that. Although we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. Which one is that? I think that's Hawthorne. So there are female sylphs. Are they denoted by masks? Because I think Neuroxia is the only one we met with the mask, and so far she's the only female we met. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these one assist Walking One? Neuroxia, but this one does not understand. Gumuxia, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. Neuroxia! How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Neuroxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Neuroxia. Neuroxia went to Thanalin at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Neuroxia at the end. Tell this one that Neuroxia was brave. Tell this one that Neuroxia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neuroxia home, Walking One. These ones will wish to thank you, praying ones. Tell praying ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial ones must pay. Imperial ones must suffer. When the time comes for walking ones to face Imperial ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Neroxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. And return. Getting sleepy. How do you pronounce this name? Frediswitha? Fredis... I want to say it's like Freitas. So, Frediswitha? Frediswitha. 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 Whatever. Nice name. Nice. That's a word I've invented. Too much use of the word Sag. Needed a counter. Something to counteract it. Nice. How have I not noticed this person's name before? Oh God. No. I'm taking a screenshot. God damn it. How did no one know? That's intentional. We thank you. God damn it. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that, in your absence, we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please, take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Urela. Eyes on me. Oh, hi, Mark. I'm not imagining it. Urela, I know I'm being watched. This different... sinister. It is as if I'm under observation? The feeling comes and goes. But I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know it felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. Who's out he is? Eh. Oh no! Oh, I need to switch Pain Flare to its final resting place. Book smack! Damn it, it went off anyway. Oops. There. I want to see how this arc ends, if we can get to that soon. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he, perhaps, know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. I mean, I know he's standing literally 5 feet away, but, you know.
Heavens forfend. That such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? This is Garlean steel, which means the man was watching Marks was... Make haste to Camp Tribone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Am I gonna be taken there? No. Hello, Alphino. I forget we meet you again here.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
God, is it just because this was like over a decade ago? But Sam Riegel sounds super young here.
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the 7th Dawn.
I mean, I don't think this is outside his vocal range now. No, he's probably doing this intentionally.
And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano.
I did not expect that kind of voice, or at least that accent. Not entirely sure where it comes from.
I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
Kingdom Hearts memory flashback.
Hear me, Sid. Eorzea needs you.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
And thus he becomes imbued with the power of Thaw.
Who are you? Alphino Leveilleur, at your service.
Oh man, we definitely do not pronounce that this way anymore. He really pronounces that E sound in the I and ear. Leveilleur.
As a scion of the 7th Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, In her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
I thought he was going to pop back up and just be back in his clothes. There he is. The buffest man alive.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
They need my airship. They need me.
What? Oh, I'm standing on him. I was like, where did Alphino go? Gotta channel Alphino's voice again. Okay. Young, British, arrogant. Young, British, arrogant. Whilst you were catering to the company of buffoons every whim, I was gathering information on our feathered foe. As a result, I was not present when the Gallians came. I suppose we should be grateful for our good fortune, though it matters little should Garuda grow powerful enough to bring Eorzea to heel. He who waited behind. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Urela. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the Great Gubu Wall of Ulda. Yay! Those who know. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Kurthus. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Fulgord Float, the closest settlement to Kurthus. Mayhap the serpents stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Urela. So, to 4 gold. It would be nice if we could start the stream next time in Kurthus. Is there aught I can assist you with, sir? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? Aye, I needn't refer to the records. I know that airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Kurthus. What became of it after, that I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortifar... French names. Vortifar There's no way that's pronounced fart, right? Vortifor at Florentel's Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. We're gonna make it there. How long have we been going? Excuse me. Hour 35. Nice, nice, nice. You have come in search of Vortifar? Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Kurthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Cold reception. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Carteneau, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed before the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Kurthus. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them, you would need to deal with the Ashgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium, though they may refuse you at first. I have little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. And in we go. Yeah. Best zone music in A Realm Reborn. Until I got to Heavensward, this was my Dragoon theme. Oh god, I forgot how long that fucking name is. It can't even fit on my fucking map. First Dicasterial Observatorium of Ethereal and Astrological Phenomena. What's that abbreviate to? FDOAAP. I don't know. You gotta work on the name, guys. Come on. Excuse me. Can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Derendere. And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Huh. Absurd. As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the Observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The holy see of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Not bad. I'll hang on to it. 46. The Unending War. Alone have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandere. Am I pronouncing that right? Durandere, yeah? As is mine. I thought I was about to play like the classic FF battle theme. I forget that each zone has a variant, like their own variant of this theme. If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. I can jump this rock, yes. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are proud people, beholden to tradition. That does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the Agilocians to entertain your request. However, understand that this is ultimately their decision, whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel. Edmel? Ah, the gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovo be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Gervanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Forlamo up above. I'm probably butchering all these names, but at least I can grasp the concept of them better than Rogadan names. Hello? There you are.
No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy
Okay, sure.
and we are the arbiters of Haloni's will. I will not put our great nation at risk
Certainly not to help a foreign locate a missing airship, of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Forlamore. How do you... Forlamort? Is it Mort or More? Morsh. Forlamorsh. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Guillaume... Guillaume? You honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. Ah, he must be the one who rescued House Durandary's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Kurthis 5 years ago, yes? Ah, you've come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Kurthis. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark with traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. I think he betrays us. I think I remember him betraying us. I was not aware you aided House Durandary in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. I kind of want to come back, like, after Endwalker, and just speak with all the people who were ever rude to us. See if their attitudes change. Men of honor. You there, sir. I could not help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform for me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me. And I think I can just... Alright. Far to the east. What's this? Is that a grave? What is this? No? Oh, it's like a grill. I was like, what is that? Hello? Ooh, I need to kill these guys. Thank you, Ifrit. Can I just get to this guy? Look at this nerd. What a relief to see someone other than a goddamn birdman. I thought I could finish my work once the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durandary cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. Sure, fine. Be like that. Aren't astrologians supposed to be able to see the future? It's the first question you ask whenever, like, someone who can see the future ends up in danger. How did they not see it coming? So are these hats just specific to this tower? Why don't you ever see Astros with dumb hats like that? You've got turbans and witch hats, but none of these cones. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. But you are eager to locate your ship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House Durandary is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravonian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portelaine for an official introduction to the other high houses. Though word of House Durandary carries tremendous weight in Ishgard, should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Do we have a dungeon coming up? No, I think... Oh no, maybe. Samel's Darkhold's over here, right? Yep. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you have rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you. But while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It is only fitting that you aid us one final time. Would you agree? I already have a pair of those, I think. 3 for 3. Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship, were you not? For this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Hallinart, further improving your chances that they indulge your request for aid. And is this the male Darkhold? Fort of Fear. Yep. Let me see if I can't finish this arc. How much time we got left? We've got 6 minutes. So maybe we won't do the dungeon tonight. And Unamas. done. Fuck you. You get a book smack. One, two. I will have this box. Oh, the blizzard came in. Alright, we did the thing. You have good tidings to share. Better yet, stolen merchandise to show. God bless you, friend. It's all here, every last... Oh, but wait. That chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells. That's the personal property of Lord Francois. 2. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Very take me, a draconian rosary, in the possession of Lord Francois. Yet perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Helenard is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Helenard. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. Oh, I forgot all about the Inquisitors. The Rose and the Unicorn. It'll be nice to talk to Francois again, though perhaps I think we should save that and our dear friend after him for next time. So, next time we will be we'll be unlocking this dungeon, then doing that, and hopefully reuniting with some dear old friends who we all sorely miss. So, thanks everybody for stopping by. If you're watching the VOD later, thank you for watching as well. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment. I read all of them. And I will see you guys next time. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, at MemoryOfDarksky. Talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.